The nucleus. 1. Controls what the cell does. 2. Contains genetic information. Chromosomes. Inside the nucleus are thread-like chromosomes. These are made up of the chemical DNA deoxyribonucleic acid. The nucleus of each body cell of a species has a characteristic number of chromosomes. For example, humans have 46 chromosomes in their body cells, which can be separated into pairs, as you can see in the diagram above. Humans therefore have 23 pairs of chromosomes. Humans only have 23 chromosomes in their sex cells, gametes. Genes. A chromosome is made up of many parts called genes. Genes are sections of the chemical DNA, deoxyribonucleic acid. The genes in chromosomes are chemical instructions, units of inherited information that control the way a cell develops and functions. They can be copied and carried on to the next generation. Mutations can occur naturally at random, but some are caused by the exposure to ionizing radiation such as X-rays, gamma rays and UV rays, radiation from radioactive substances and certain chemicals such as those in tobacco. A high level of exposure to any of these increases the chance of a mutation occurring. Some mutations are harmful and may cause disease, and some are beneficial and can increase in the population by natural selection. Cell division. All new cells are made by division. There are two types of cell division: mitosis, meiosis. Mitosis. This type of division leads to growth or replacement of cells. For example, the growth of a baby or the healing of a wound. When a cell divides in this way, it splits into two new daughter cells. In each of these daughter cells is an identical copy of the chromosomes to the mother cell. The chromosome number remains constant. Meiosis. This type of division halves the number of chromosomes in the resulting daughter cells. Meiosis occurs in the sex cells, that is, the formation of eggs and sperm. This is called gamete formation. Meiosis produces 4 daughter cells where the chromosomes are not identical to that of the mother cell. Boy or girl. Human cells have 23 pairs of chromosomes. There are 22 matching pairs, but the last pair does not always match. The 23rd pair of chromosomes are called the sex chromosomes, and they determine whether you are a boy or a girl. Male cells contain an X chromosome and a smaller Y chromosome. Female cells contain 2 X chromosomes. How is sex inherited? As there are equal numbers of X and Y sperm, a child has an equal chance of being a boy or a girl. How eggs and sperm are made. The above animation illustrates what happens to the chromosomes when eggs and sperm are made. How is sex inherited? As there are equal numbers of X and Y sperm, a child has an equal chance of being a boy or a girl. Genes in action. We have 2 genes for each characteristic. This is because genes always work in pairs. How do we inherit eye colour? There are a few different forms of the eye colour gene. For example, there is one form for blue eyes, one form for brown eyes, etc. Different forms of the same gene are called alleles. Alleles cause variation in inherited characteristics. Homozygous. Sometimes the genes in a pair are identical. For example, they may both produce blue eyes. If this occurs, you are said to be homozygous for eye colour. Heterozygous. Sometimes one of the genes can be for blue eyes and the other gene can be for brown eyes. When this happens, they are in competition. However, one is always stronger than the other and masks the weaker one. This is known as heterozygous. In the case above, the brown allele is stronger than the blue allele and masks it. The person has brown eyes. The brown allele is said to be dominant and the blue allele is said to be recessive. Inheriting eye colour. Genes are usually shown by letters. Capital letters are used for dominant genes and small letters are used for recessive genes. Remember that you inherit one set of chromosomes from your father and one set of chromosomes from your mother. Using the example above, father has brown eyes and the mother has blue eyes. What colour eyes will the child have? Inheriting eye colour. The father will be a big B, brown eyes. The mother will be little b, blue eyes. The letters or genotype refers to the alleles that you have. Brown eye colour or phenotype refers to your appearance.